So, for those who don't, my name is Jana. So, I've been doing this type of work for quite a long time, not just in this incarnation, but in previous incarnations as well. And when I found back to myself, 5, 6, 7 years ago, I started to carry a certain amount of energy with into what I do. The awakening process, like the radical awakening process, happened around 5.5 years ago. And I decided to clear out everything out of my life, which I felt I wanted to release, or that I felt I needed distance from. I stopped listening to music that wasn't supportive to bring me into a new state. So I cut out all the old music, I cut out all the old friends, I cut out. This has been a very dramatic shift, and I don't ask you to do the same. The only shift that I ask you to do in order for you to align to yourself in this course and how to bring the best energy into what you do is to breathe consciously, to always remind yourself to breathe rhythmically. There are certain exercises in here where we have breath holds. So we inhale, pause, exhale, pause. These are great. What I ask you to do in addition to that, when you read the text, when you listen to my voice, there is a silence entering, like a stillness entering between the breaths naturally, without us actually needing to consciously initiate the pause. So just breathe with me. We inhale, and then you feel this before you exhale, there is a sweet spot. And this is what we want to develop. So we want to take that sweet spot with us in the exhale. And then again, between the exhale and the inhale, there's again a sweet spot. So you inhale, find the stillness between the breaths. You exhale, take the stillness with into what you do. And then when you exhaled and you have the stillness again, you also bring the stillness back into your inhale. And when we're doing this, we learn to really flow more smoothly, like water, as Bruce Lee said. Be like water, and water flows. When water stops to flow, it becomes stagnant. So the course can be quite intense depending on what level you choose or which course you choose to go through. But I ask you to breathe not just in this course like that, but every single day to find back to your breath. Let's say when I was walking 5 years ago through the streets, I was counting my inhales and counting my exhales. So let's say 7 steps inhale, 7 steps exhale, or 8 steps inhale, 8 steps exhale. 10 and 10 has also been a rhythm. And I learned to extend my breath. For those of you who have difficulties to extend their breath, be kind with yourself. The progress happens organically without us needing to force that. But it's important that we set certain reminders along the day, especially when we're busy. Maybe have a mental note, maybe have something next to you that reminds you to breathe, maybe put an alarm on, or whatever your way is. Write it down several times a day, right? Like, I am breathing consciously, my breath becomes deeper and deeper, something like that. And use this to strengthen yourself, to align with yourself, and to strengthen your ability to manifest the alignment and the clarity that you wish for yourself to experience in your day. So, rhythmic breathing, again and again, remind yourself on your breath and enjoy.